What up, my dudes, and welcome back to another Movie Monday. So, this week I'm hitting you guys with something a tad newer. I found this one streaming on Shudder. So, the movie called Censor, right? So, from 2021, this movie really caught me off guard. It only got 4 out of 5 on Shudder. I didn't check what I got on IMDb, I should. But I was intrigued because it's all about some girl working as like a censorship type of editor in the 80s for horror movie companies, okay? So, super well filmed. We'll start with that. The girl's basically there, she's in her studio, and like you're getting a glimpse into her life. So very like old school editing, like cutting and pasting scenes in and out of things. And like it's kind of neat because like they're showing even like clips from, I want to say it's from the actual news of like, at least in Great Britain or like somewhere in England, I don't know. Anyways, but like showing like how serious they were against horror movies and banning movies. And I know that was a huge thing. I mean, think about Cannibal Holocaust, like how that was so banned to get. Same with Ferox and all those movies. So I found this really interesting right off the bat because it's like, ooh, it's about these controversial movies, and this girl is trying to like be that saves the day to like make sure that kind of stuff doesn't go anyways and like get to theaters and stuff. So this movie has such a wild story, in my opinion, behind it. So she's working for this company. She's obviously probably numbed out by horror movies, right? She's seen them all. But she also has a backstory to her. Her sister basically has been missing for years. And her parents are kind of confronting her, like, listen, like, we just want to sign these papers with the cops and be like, she'll never be found. Or whatever, like, let's declare her dead, you know? And she's like, no, like, I'm not giving up, kind of thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, she must be somewhere. You can tell there's some kind of obsession, maybe, behind it all or whatever. Anyways. Oh, my goodness. So, it starts. She's working on a movie, and this movie was pretty messed up. And she's kind of like, who's that director? You know, like, there's something. And also, there's a glimpse of this girl, and she's like, has a feeling that, like, it might be her sister. So, right away, she gets word of mouth about this director who does, like, really weird stuff, really obscure. Goes to a video store, and I had one of those, like, heartwarming moments, because, like, you can, heartwarm. Dogs. Anyways, literally goes to the back and is like, hey, I know about this director. I've seen all these scenes. Tell me what else you have from him. So she's kind of like trying to study out. Because remember, it's the 80s, you know, stream stuff. And he kind of hands her this like brown paper bag. And like right away, one of the movies in there, it almost looks like her sister on the cover. Or what she thinks is her sister, right? So right there, she watches this film and it's like, she's convinced. This spoiler alert, okay? Because I need to discuss this because I want to know what you guys thought because I'm still like tripping balls over what happens. So I'm gonna drop that there. If you don't want to hear anything past this, I get it. But a mild spoiler alert, okay? So she confronts her parents about it. Like, I think this is her. And they're all like, yo, calm down. Like, you're not okay. Like, stop obsessing about your sister's, you know, about her still being alive. Like, just accept that it's over. And this is where I'm like, is this a psychological best horror movie? Because, so, the filming reminds me a lot of, aesthetically, there's this Mandy feel to it. It's, like, grimy and also finesse, and also a bit, like, you know, colors and stuff. But it starts going into these trance-like states. Like, you can tell, like, when you're being sucked into something and not. And then there's this part of the movie, right? So, I'd say, like, near the ending, where I'm like, is she on the film set, or is she not? And is she just in a lucid dream, or is she not? Oh, there's a part of me that's like, do I say... No, so, look, I didn't even spoil it. But I'd really like to know your guys' opinion, because in my opinion, like, it could go both ways. I almost had this feeling about the end of it, because you keep having these awesome snippets of, like, the way they put it together, like, almost like she's editing it, in her mind. And you guys will see it. Like, definitely see the movie. It's not like I'm spoiling it right now, like in a negative way, kind of thing. But it just makes you feel like, was this all just, I don't know, like a bad dream, or literally, is this happening? And this is her psyche going kaput, and we are just seeing what she sees versus what's in reality. And those are the edit cuts being slipped in. Oh my goodness. So I said a lot about this one, guys, because you know, like moments when you finish a movie and you really need to discuss it with somebody. And I know you guys are pros. So I'm like, I'd really like to know what you guys thought about that whole ending to this movie, because I'm still taken back. I'm still like questioning it. I think it was a fantastic film. Also because we all love horror movies. We all know, you know, about the whole, nah, don't watch horror movies, it makes you a bad person, kind of like mantra and stuff. And, you know, we think back then to now. It's kind of like, it's a really interesting kind of back plot to it. And then this like sadness, yet, whoa, all tied in. I don't know how to explain it, but I really enjoyed it. So, let me know what you guys thought of the movie Censor. Remember, you can find it on Shudder from 2021. And let me know what the hell you think about the ending, so I'm not, like, hanging here loose either, because, yeah, I'm still thinking about it. And that's a good horror movie, right? That's a movie is you want to be done, and you want to be like, what? Anyways, you guys have a wicked week. Get ready, because Thursday's coming up, and you guys know what that means. Duh, recommendation day. So, like, I have a huge list going still. So, if you guys think of something, write it down anyways. But if not, it's okay, because I probably got your name down anyways with the movie. If you're subscribed, awesome. And if you're not, get on that. Just because. Or just don't. I don't know. Whatever you want. Alright, you guys. Have a wicked evening. Have a wicked rest of your Monday. Because Mondays don't have to suck, guys. Alright? Peace out.